Hi, this is session 4.2 dealing with property insofar as it relates to a divorce. Now, it's important that you actually watch session 1, which deals with marriage contracts. This explained the difference between in-community of property and the anti-nuptial contract. When we get to divorce, the order the court makes is worded as division of joint estate. Now, if there is nothing in the joint estate, then there's nothing to divide. This would exist in an anti-nuptial contract without accrual. When the court says division of the joint estate relating to an in-community of property, that means all cars, all houses, all policies, don't forget the liabilities, that's your debts, are put into a pot and then divided 50-50. There are the rare occasions that the court considers forfeiture of benefits. But for this purpose, you will need the help of a lawyer, because certain elements, or in law we call it averments, have to be made and proved insofar as the court having to consider forfeiture of benefits. This would mean the usual option of 50-50 is abandoned, and the court can make it 30-70, or a particular house is given to this one party as opposed to half and half, or even 100% forfeiture could apply. But this is the rare divorce and often left to the domain of experienced attorneys to attend these matters. A divorce involving the anti-nuptial contract. You may recall an anti-nuptial contract without accrual has no joint estate, so therefore there's nothing much to divide. But when you refer to an anti-nuptial contract with accrual, you have to look at what the parties brought into the marriage. Now, the important aspect here is that at the ANC registration, they must stipulate their worth or assets. And that's the first thing that's taken out of the joint estate. Once that is taken out, the rest is divided 50-50. Parties often make the mistake of not stipulating, so I suggest you have a look at session 2 dealing with anti-nuptial contract registration to understand how the registration should take place to ensure you don't miss the stipulation with the notary public. So to summarize, property division is normally the court's decision unless the parties can reach some form of settlement on division. But in division of in-community of property, everything is divided 50-50 unless forfeiture of benefits apply. In anti-nuptial contracts without accrual, there's really nothing to divide in the joint estate. But with the accrual, there's a problem if there's no stipulation in the anti-nuptial contract, meaning that in fact everything in the joint estate is divided 50-50. So therefore be very mindful of stipulating the assets you want to remain your exclusive property. That is division of the joint estate in a nutshell.